The guy that is in contention and very well could be the defensive rookie of the year, also missed the first game against the Browns. Will Anderson, this is an edge guy that they expect to get both of their edge rushers back. It's going to be a problem. This first clip that we see with Anderson, what do you see here? What do you like about him?
Well, they do a lot. So what he does really, really well, he's only 240 pounds, so he's one of these lean, long guys, super athletic guys from Alabama. What he does really well, he goes from speed to power really, really well. And what that does, that eliminates some of his shortcomings with weight. So what he'll do is he'll press the edge here, and then he gets into the chest of the tackle. And he does this consistently, and he just collapses the pocket. And so he can bull rush, but his bull rushes come off speed. So he gets that tackle. If you can see that tackle's running to block him off the edge, and then he just gets off balance. So very, very good speed. You know, he's got 7 sacks. He's got double digits in tackles for a loss. He's just very, very hard to control. He plays with a great motor. He's got great technique. He comes from a super program in Alabama, so he's very well coached. He's very NFL ready. And again, a guy that, you know, doesn't say a lot, and they talked about the culture changes. This is a good football player, and they made a really good choice with him because he's a difference maker in pass rush.
Yeah, and you know, he was on a snap count last week against the Colts and still able to impact that game. So I would imagine they'll ramp him up a little bit more. Take us through this next move and what you see here with him.
So very violent with his hands, very quick with his hands. So you're going to see him on the left of the screen. He's going to work just a simple club and a swim, and he's just got an elite short area quickness and elite short area explosion. So once again, he has set the edge. He does a really good job of swimming, getting to his outside leverage, and then just using his speed to get to the quarterback. And again, this is Trevor Lawrence. So Lawrence has got great feet. He closes very well, and he does this on every play. So he's a guy that plays with great pursuit. Him and Grenard has 12.5 sacks. So having both of those guys back is huge for them, because if they can't create pressure, the guards inside for the Browns will handle those defensive tackles. So these guys have to create pressure for the Texans if they're going to get pass rush.
Yeah, and remember, Browns are playing with their 4th and 5th tackles, so it's going to be incumbent upon Christian and Hudson, the guys are going to be out there to be able to block them. All right, take a look at this next clip. What do you see here from Will Anderson?
Well, he's a complete package. So this is what makes it tough. This is his own play away from him. So a lot of teams like to run away, and run away from that end. They either leave him unblocked or they got to cut him off the tackle or tight end. And his get off and his explosion makes him very, very tough to block. So here he doesn't make the play, but in the NFL, if you can stop that back, which he stops him right there, the play's over in the NFL because everybody runs so well. So the job is that, you know, if you're not going to make the play, make him stop. And this is what he does. So when the play's away, he's fast enough to track it down. And, you know, and then because he's undersized, you think one of the things you could do is run at him, which is also very tough. So again, great get off, great read of the reach block, and he just beats him inside and lets his teammates come make the play.
And again, it's a guy that didn't play in the first matchup against the Browns, so Will Anderson likely to go. All right, take us through this final clip with Will Anderson.
So what you get here is now you get to play at him, and you're going to see him right here. It's nothing fancy. It's just him setting the edge with his left arm. So he's going to get in, use both his hands to the chest. He's going to use his left arm to extend that tackle. He sets the edge. That's what people say, setting the edge. That's setting the edge right there. So not only does he set the edge, but he gets off the block and makes the play. So can't run away from him. Hard to run at him. Very good pass rush guy. Very good energy guy. He's important if the Texans have a chance to beat the Browns.